Good afternoon, everyone. It's Haley. Welcome to Momlife, Vermont. We are here to do, I don't know if this is going to be a series. This is at least going to be episode 1. Today is day 1 of me being a plant mom. These are my new little babies. If you guys have not seen the purchasing of these bad boys, be sure to check out that video. It was recently posted. So I just had to. So my mom is very good at houseplants. She has like trees growing in her house. It's beautiful. Not nearly as amazing as some of the YouTubers' plants that I've seen, but my mom is very good at cultivating and growing houseplants. I am definitely not nearly as successful at all. I have killed many hardy no-kill plants. Yeah, it did take me 2 years to kill them, but I still killed them. I wanted plants. I felt like I needed to care for something. I needed some green in my house. I just needed something. So I went and I bought them, and now I have to keep them alive. Yep, that's what I have to do. I have to keep them alive. My goal is to show you a month in our lives. Me and my plant babies. Me and my plant babies. This one's actually my favorite, but it doesn't quite have a home yet. Maybe I'll put it in my room. So as I was saying, my mother is very good at houseplants. She's given me plenty of houseplants that I have killed. Recently, I asked her if I could have another one when I went and visited her. Oh my goodness! You're home.
A dragon.
There's a dragon?
Yeah. Egg. A dragon.
That's not a dragon. I think it's a cow.
Yeah.
Kenny and Kensley just got home, so we might have some noise. So this here, I think it's called a panthos. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. It is a plant that my mom is very good at growing, and she gave me one of hers. So this is not one that we purchased, but is one that I had. So far, so good. I've had it for 2 weeks, and it is still alive. Over here next to that plant by the window are actually some flowers that we bought. I'm pretty sure these can go. Yeah, so it looks like these are traditionally outside plants, but for now they're going to decorate our house. Kensley picked out this one. And then this one I'm planning on putting in a pot. So that was a Delilah. That's a Delilah. This is a lily. Look at how beautiful they are. It called to me as I was walking through the store. So this one I'm actually planning on also keeping in the house for this season, or possibly planting in a larger pot or putting it in a larger pot. The goal is to keep these inside and making the house smell beautiful, be fabulous. The goal is also to keep them alive. I mean, it's day 1. I'm super pumped about having them. I did just buy them yesterday. So they're super exciting. Like the setup and where I had planned on putting the plants, and this is where I cleaned. You can see that video. So just to give you an idea about what's over here, this is a snake plant. Look at how beautiful that is. These branches, no, leaves, they're leaves, are really strong. Like, they're not leaves that it would ever be around here. The way that I imagine them is if you live in Florida, your plants are just a little bit thicker and hardier. That's what that reminds me of. I got a little bit of lavender. I'm super excited about these because it's supposed to flower, and if I dry the flowers properly, I can put them on soap. So we're gonna do that. This one I'm super pumped about. This is a Ingrid Liz ivy. I did want just one ivy, and I really liked the leaves on this one. There were so many ivies to pick from. I got this little succulent. I'm not really sure. I feel like this and the cactus are probably going to be the easiest ones, but we will see. I have this cactus here, which was gifted to me. Yeah.
You want to hold it?
I don't, but I can take it from you, or you put it right there. I have 2 cactuses. I have this one here, and then there's one in the kitchen. This one I have to look up because it doesn't have any sort of tag in it, and I know very little about it, so we'll have to look up this one just to make sure that it survives. And then the cactus is there. So that's everything I have. Day 1, Plant Mom, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. I have been definitely YouTubing my way through this. I did look at this, what was her name? Plantarina. I actually watched a couple of her videos before I went to the store to buy some plants, just because I wanted to make sure that I was getting plants that didn't mind low light, because that's what's over there. This is actually one that I did not show you. That is my favorite one. It has these beautiful pink and red on it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm not sure where this one's going to go yet, so it's like living over here for the time being. So I hope you guys enjoy this month. Let's see how these beauties do. I'm not quite sure, but I'll definitely fill you in every couple of days, and I'll show you what I do to them and anything that changes with them as we go. If you guys are a plant lover, a plant person, have houseplants, and you have any tips or tricks, please let me know down in the comments. Obviously, I will have 1 month of them before I can actually do what you're telling me to do, but I will read them and apply any of the amazing tips that you have that may help me on this journey. So I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Like a plant mom for 4 days, 3 days. It's been less than a week. When we get home, I'll show you what they look like at this point. They're all doing well. I haven't had a chance to kill them yet. It's only been 3 days. But I'm here in Walmart, and I just had to look at all the beautiful plants that they have, and I'm so tempted to get more. Should I? I think we should really, I don't know. I'm like, I think we should really just see if the other ones live, but I'm also like, I really want more. Hey babe, can I buy more plants? I just gotta, yeah. So I'm actually over here looking at little pots. When I think I told you this, when I purchased the plants a couple weeks ago, I had anticipated repotting them, and then I was kind of told that you shouldn't just let them hang out in the pot that they're in until you really need to change them. But you can get cover pots, which is exactly like a normal pot, just you put the ugly pot in the cover pot to make it look pretty. So I was just kind of looking around here to see what they had. Some of them are all right, but I also just don't know the size of my, like, I think these would be cute to put a bunch of them in and then just have it easy to like walk around with. But I just don't know. Having a hard time deciding. Kind of like these. I'm trying to think of what I have. I have little plants, so I need little containers. They're all so big. I mean, I do have the flowers that need a home, so maybe this will be a flower home. But it's $5. I'm not buying it for $5. Maybe I'll go to the dollar store. See what the dollar store has. But I've been approved to buy new plants. Now I just need to figure out which plants I want to buy. Do I want aloe? Like, what is this? It's fuzzy. Kind of makes me think that there's like spiders on it, so I don't think I'm gonna get that. As you saw yesterday, I ended up picking up one additional plant yesterday at Walmart. It is here. It is beautiful. I got it because it's these different colors. It's a polka dot plant. This is chilling out in here because it had been watered after yesterday. It definitely was a plant. I wouldn't suggest buying plants at Walmart. They were not very nice, but that one was calling to me, so I had to pick it up. So I'm actually about to water all of the plants. There are some here, and there are still some over by the window. I did pick up some little planters for some of them. They're just set in there. So they're just cover pots, as somebody said on the internet. This one I need to get. It's a little deep in there. So this spider plant is eventually going to sit in there. but I need to find something for the spider plant to sit on. I have noticed that this one over here, I don't know if it's because it's chilly in our house, is just not doing very well. It's kind of dying. I've been feeling these and they don't feel dry beyond the surface, so maybe I'm not doing it right. I don't really know. I'm about to bring them all into the bathroom and I'm going to water them in the tub, let them stay in the tub and kind of drip, and then I'll bring them back out here. So let's go into the bathroom. This one I noticed as I was bringing it in here has all this new growth. Here they all are, except for one cactus, which is still in the dining room. And now I'm just going to water them thoroughly and let them sit and dry. So here we go. Thoroughly watered plants right there. The other one that I have is this one here that my mother gave me. It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That one, the water it's not dried out. So I might actually bring this one into the sink the next time I water it so that it doesn't get water everywhere. Because that's one thing that I'm terrible at about these plants, and what I've determined while I was searching YouTube for how not to kill my plants was I used to always think that the water was dripping through the bottom of the planters because I was overwatering it, and in reality that's just what happens. You have the hole on the bottom so that the water doesn't sit there, and you let it drain out, and then your plants will be far happier. So now that I've learned that, I'm definitely going to continue to do that, and I'm probably going to buy a peace lily soon. The only reason I want a peace lily is I definitely killed my last peace lily because I didn't water it properly, and I think that they're beautiful and I want one. So maybe I'll pick one up this weekend. I might be going a little plant obsessed. I'm 5 days in and I've already bought another baby. Plant mom, a little obsessed here. I'll probably see you guys in a couple of days. We'll see how this is all going. Confessions of a plant mom at this point. We are going to go to Lowe's and I'm going to pick up some more plants. I'm going to look for some more pots. I may have a problem. But the ones in there are doing so good and they're so pretty and I just want more. And I did pick up the peace lily when we were at the store last weekend, and I ended up putting it down because I just didn't have the money, and I do have a little bit of money right now. We have about $10 I think, so I just want to go get it. So we'll see how it all pans out, but we're at least gonna go look. We're back at Lowe's. I think the plants I'm looking for are inside. The house plants are inside, but I love Lowe's. I love the plant section. I don't know what's wrong with this one. It seems like it's a little loose in there. I think I might put more soil in there, but all of the flowers have died. This one I didn't realize was hanging down here. So that plant is not doing very well. It's not doing very well, guys. But taking a look at some other ones, this one is doing very well. It does have some that I have to pick off. So what I've been doing, I'm just gonna set you up here. Oh, I did put a little chime in. So what I've been doing is as they have been wilting, I will come in and I'll pull them off and I'll throw them out. I do have quite a few on this one. Then I need to come in and pull. But you can see this one has new growth on it. These ones here, these little ones. So this one's doing very well. It was warm around here yesterday. It was about 70, so I think all these plants definitely enjoyed it around here. Ooh, I don't know, I think you guys saw this, but I went and I got myself the peace lily. Here it is. It's doing well. I had watched Plantarina. I think I told you guys about her once so far. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I haven't told you about her. But she said that peace lilies need lots of water. So with the fact that I did not water it enough, or I watered it too little or too much, I don't know what I did last time. It died. This planter that I got is called a Wick and Grow, And I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you this one. So on the bottom of the ivy, I noticed that there's these little strings. No idea what they were for. So with the Wiccan grow that I have, the peace lily actually has the same little strings on the bottom of it. Those are stuck in a water that is sitting in the maroon pot here. In this maroon one, and that little wick helps the water go into the bottom of it. It's an amazing little thing. And the nice thing about this Wick and Grow is it has this little water window right there, so I know when I need to water it. This could be life-changing for this peace lily that I purchased and will hopefully not kill. Some of these other ones are also doing very well. Look, they all have their own little containers now. They're all so cute. I've noticed this one has grown a lot. They're all just so much taller now. It's doing good. Just, I don't know. They're all just kind of thriving here. I haven't had to do much to them. This one I kind of want to just like move over a little bit. This one needs to be seen more. But yeah, this one here, I've decided to move from the shelf over there to here. It is my favorite one, and I kept forgetting about it because it was hidden. This one I do think also needs more soil, and that could be completely wrong. But if you look in there, I feel like some of those little ones should be covered. We'll try it. Maybe today. I don't know about today. It's not very nice out today. But I'll be fixing those too, getting them up to perfect. Alright guys, I'll see you in a couple days. Good afternoon everyone. So this afternoon, as I said in the last episode, I am adding some soil to these. This one I just don't think is doing well at all. All the flowers have died, and when you look, like, it's just very wobbly. I know I'm kind of spinning it around, but that one I'm not sure if we're recovering it. It may be our first casualty. And then the next one is this one here. This one, when I either watered it, I think it might have been like this when I bought it, it just kind of seems like it's missing some soil. So we're just going to add soil to these two today. And yeah, I also might water some of them. I'll bring you on that adventure. And I have a very, very, very exciting new plant to show you that my mom gave me today. I'm very excited about it, so be excited. It is fuzzy under here. I don't know if it got too much water, too little water. I just don't know what's going on. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's dry. It definitely seems wet. I'm just trying to pull off some of the bad bits here and see what we can do. So I bought some potting soil when I was at Lowe's, so that's what we're using. So we're just gonna like put a handful on in. And now we're just gonna add some handfuls to this one.
Mommy, you want me to hold this?
No, not right now. Let me finish this.
And I want to help me too, Mom.
Okay.
I want to help me too.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna put it right here. Can you put some dirt in there?
Like this, yeah.
So this is the brand new plant that my mom gave us. I'm not really sure what these ones are, but I do know that they grow like a tree. Like back here, it's already, this is the trunk. It's already tree-like. So she gave it to me. Let's hope I don't kill it. So there's that. Just showing you, all of the flowers are gone off my lily. My peace lily is doing great. This little one back here is doing great, but it's finally showing me that it needs some water. Those are the only three that are currently over there. This guy, the plant that the Delilah, I believe it's called. I think it's something's definitely wrong with it. It keeps getting hairy and sadder and deader. I don't know. I'm gonna do some watering of these guys today, which I will show you. But for now, that guy I think is the end of him. I'm not going to have that plant near my other ones because I don't want whatever fuzzy stuff is getting on any of the other ones. I'm not even sure if that's possible. I am new at this. My ivy is doing great. I was thinking about possibly, oh, you know what I am going to do? Not possibly. I purchased some rope to hopefully make a hanging basket for him. We have the succulent. These guys are growing like little weeds. It has definitely gotten a lot larger, taller since we started this adventure. This one I have noticed. So this one is the one I bought at Walmart, and it is just poking out here, so it was kind of hard to see how well it was actually doing because it's pretty deep in there. But look at it. He was almost dead when I got him, it seemed. So that one's doing very well. The cactus is in this beautiful vase, is also doing great. Some of these definitely need water, and I think I need to move some of these over to the window because I think they just need a little bit more sun. Although it is spring / almost summer around here, the plants do seem like it's not quite warm enough in the house for them. Not much I can do about it for a little while. This guy, he's doing great. My spider plant. Some of the ends here have died, but I've just done a little clipping on them. I don't think that, some of them I think were a little dead to begin with. One that I don't think I've actually ever shown you guys is the cactus. That is in the bathroom. Here he is. He's just hanging out here. I'll be watering them tonight, so I will be sure to show you that. But for now, I'm going to hop in the shower and to make it nice and warm in the bathroom, so that way when I put these little suckers in there, they will enjoy the warmth for a little while. Say they are watered thoroughly. I'm just actually going to let them hang out there in the tub. Nobody needs the tub right now, so they'll probably stay there overnight, and I will put them back in their homes in the morning. Have fun. Hello everyone, here to show you how the plants are doing. These ones over here seem to be doing fairly well. I have, just taking a peek here, noticed that there are some like dying ones on here. Is that normal? Am I doing something wrong? I just don't know. But this one here is probably the funniest one, I think, because I bought this at Walmart on like a whim, and it's like doing the best, and I think it was half dying when it got here. So I'm very happy about that. I am a little sad about this guy. I don't know what happened. I have to figure that out because this one's even doing worse than when I put it there. I realized that it probably needed full sun, which I was not giving it. It smells good. So tonight we're doing some research on lavender. This one is going to be outside because it's not going to rebud this year, I don't think. But it's just gonna go outside for now. So this guy's gonna go outside. That's what we're gonna do with this one. And then outside is the very sad Delilah. You will see it did not do very well at all at this point. It's loud out here. What did I do to it? That's the plant so far. We've had them for almost a month now. I'll have to look to see when I bought them, but we're definitely coming up close here. Today's the 20th. I bought them before Mother's Day. I bought them in April at some point, I believe. But am I doing something wrong? Why do they look so sad? Do they need more sun? I feel like I've been watering them enough. So I don't know. Plants come to my house to die. Maybe that's all that my house is good for. Here today, moving around my plants. So I've been kind of paying attention to my plants, seeing how they're doing. I'm pretty sure the lavender is down for the count, but I just kind of like paying attention to my windows. What I thought was a really bright window, I just don't think is as bright as I thought. And that is this window here. It does look very bright, but look at that yellow leaf. Why would that be there? The peace lily that was over here, I have moved. I may move that one over, but then I'm also over here at the shelf plants that were over here, where I actually had the lavender, which I later realized needed full sun, and this was not getting full sun. So I'm actually just gonna take a few of these over to the table I have been setting up over in this window. I don't know if this window has any more light, but it just seemed like it did. So over here, I have this little table that we got from a coworker that is not going to live here for long, but it's not being used at the moment. So I figured I would just put a few plants over here into the sun, put some on the windowsill, just kind of get them acclimated to here. This one is doing great at the moment. I need to water this one, but I'm worried about getting water everywhere, and it's too heavy to lift. So what I actually need is like a plastic thing to go under it, but that's a story for another day. Maybe we'll pick one up this weekend. I have noticed that this one, and I don't know if it's anything I've done, does have just these little yellow leaves that I've been pulling off. So maybe it does need some water. Maybe I'll make Mr. Lawyer help me with that today. So I'm going to bring over my ivy plant. I think I might just bring kind of everything over there. Let it just chill there in the sun for the day. I did bring out my lily that had all the flowers gone that now lives outside. I may have already brought you along on that. So we are definitely coming up on 1 month. I think it is at the end of this week. So we'll see how they're all doing at that point. But at this point, I'm moving them over there. And I'll show you when I get them all over there. All right, I know I said I would show you them, but in the moving of my plants, I ended up noticing that my little succulent was covered in bugs. So I didn't realize that these red ones are like dying ones. Not happy ones either way. So that plant ended up having quite a few dying, rotting leaves. They're a little bit, succulents are a little bit of a thicker plant, so their leaves are a little bit thicker. So I brought it out here, took out all the dead bits. I'm just letting it hang out there in the sun. It is a lot warmer out here in the sun right now than it is actually in our house, which makes it nice for us, but I think some of our plants might like it a little bit warmer. I was just thinking, this is the window to Kensley's room. And sadly, I think that probably has more light than the rest of the house. Just because there's no shade blocking it. So I need to figure out how to get a plant in there. Maybe I will make a hanging one and I'll put it in there because then she won't be able to touch it. Thoughts? Opinions? Is that a good idea? Let me know down in the comments. We are at Lowe's looking for plants. Update on the house plants soon, because we've officially had them for 1 month. This is the 1 month anniversary. When we get home, I'll show you some really fun and exciting things that Kenny did for the plants. And then we will give you a last little rundown of them. There's some more water? Oh, there's more puddles. You would find them, wouldn't you? Welcome to the month of me being a plant mom. My plants aren't going anywhere after this month, but I'll probably not talk about them as much. But something super exciting, you guys can definitely tell. Mr. Lawyer made me some beautiful shelves that is now housing a bunch of my plants. It's so nice. So, I've officially had these suckers for about a month. No, actually I have had them for a month. I got them on April 28th and it is now May 29th. So here we are taking a look at them. This one I think you just saw is dead. There was no like bringing it back. I don't really know. I feel like once it was gone, it was gone. There was no turning around. It smells delicious, but I just don't think it's gonna do anything else. We have my cactus. It doesn't smell, although I tried to smell it. He is loving it up here, chilling in his little cup. We have my spider plant, who I believe is now doing much better, that it's in the sun more often. There is a little bit of dead down there, but he's still alive. He's still perking up. Then we have, I think it's my snake plant. Is this a snake plant? Beautiful, doing well. Nothing crazy. There's a little dirt on him, but that's all right. We have my ivy here, who still needs to get, I want him to hang from up here. I'm gonna drop him. I want him to hang from like the ceiling, but he's also enjoying the new sun. Then we have this guy who my mom had given me. I think it's a Panthos. So he is doing all right. He's not the fullest, and he's never been the fullest. It's just he was not liking the lack of sun that he had for a little while. So he's also really liking this sun. Then we have the peace lily right here. This one is just doing good. Look, it has new little flowers on it. This I need to water, I know that. Over here I have this guy who I had gotten from Walmart. He is definitely doing a lot better than when we started, but I did put him in the sun over there on the window, and I realized he didn't really like it as much. So I brought him back over here into the shade. Then we got the kitchen. Don't mind the mess of the kitchen. So in here, so this one I haven't shown you very often, and I just think it's due to where he was. He just got watered, he needs to be dried out, but doing really great now that I've watered him. And then the last little plant I have is this cactus, who's actually just been chilling here in our kitchen, and will continue to chill in the kitchen. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this last month of seeing me as a plant mom. I'm going to still be a plant mom. There's just so many things happening. I want to keep them all alive. Let's see if we can do it. I know I've lost 2 in this process. And which one? Oh, I never showed you this one. This one is the one that my mom gave me. He actually lived outside for a whole day and loved it. So there is that one. He's doing great. He's doing fabulous. So I'm going to water these, and I'm going to get them all nice and ready. I am going out of town for a couple of days, and although Mr. Lawyer will be here, I don't think he's going to take care of my plants, but we will see. I mean, he did take care of those. I woke up one morning, I didn't ask for them, they were just there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you are here. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about my plant decisions. Do you guys have houseplants? Do you have any suggestions for me? Let me know down there in those comments. And I will definitely see you guys next time. Be sure to also hit the subscribe button, and you will catch any more plant videos, PCOS videos, mom videos, life videos, the whole 9 yards. Alright guys, I will catch you guys next time.